We are less than 2 weeks away from the kickoff of the 2024 Mid-Atlantic Overland Festival. We are super excited for everything we have in store for you this year. We just wanted to hop on here and make a quick little video about the top 5 must-see things this year at the festival. So we're going to start off with number 5 and go all the way to number 1. Starting off at number 5, we have some awesome special guest speakers lined up for this year's festival. On Thursday night, we have astronomer Ted Williams come out and do a night sky star talk. So he has a presentation up on our projector. He talks about kind of the solar system, all of the kind of cool and important stars out in that area. The Overland Festival takes place basically during the peak of the Perseus meteor shower. So this is one of the biggest meteor showers we'll see all year. You really don't want to miss this opportunity because the night sky out there, it is super dark. There's really little light pollution. So when you look up at night, you have an amazing vantage of the stars and you really get the front row seat to see all those meteors race across the sky. And after that night sky star talk, he also brings out a bunch of telescopes. So after his presentation, you can go look through his telescopes. It's always a wonderful time. We always love having Ted back every year. Another special guest speaker we're super excited about is on Saturday night, we have We're the Russos. So that is Joe and Kate from their channel is We're the Russos. But they've been in kind of the overland RV world for a very long time. Their story is really cool because they kind of transitioned into the nomadic lifestyle. So they have a lot of great advice and pointers for people that are kind of looking to make that switch. I also really like them because they've experienced and played around with a lot of different vehicles throughout the year. They've done everything from vans to RVs to truck campers. With all of their experience, they're gonna have some great advice for anyone who's thinking about kind of making the transition to the nomadic, more overland style life. So be sure to come out, listen to what they have to say. They have experience in pretty much all kind of aspects of overland travel. So they're gonna have some great pointers, advice, and tips for anyone looking to make that transition. Next up on our list at number 4 is the Ineos Grenadier. So we're having a local dealer here from Philadelphia, RDS Automotive. They're one of the big East Coast dealers for the Ineos Grenadier. But they're gonna be bringing out a few of their trucks to show off to everyone. If you're not aware, the Ineos Grenadier is kind of a new vehicle here to the US market. They took a lot of inspiration from old Land Rovers with the design and kind of made it all modern with modern technology, modern features. But it's a really cool new vehicle platform if you're into kind of the historic look, but have modern functionality. And they have to be one of the most off-road capable vehicles coming off brand new production lines today. If you haven't seen this platform in person, this is the perfect opportunity to kind of get your hands on it, crawl underneath it, check out the inside and exterior. I think for a lot of people, this is going to be a really great platform for overland travel. Moving on to number 3, we're super excited to have Dirtbox Overland canopy campers on display at the festival. We're going to have a full-size model on a Tundra, as well as a mid-size model on a Tacoma. If you haven't heard of Dirtbox Overland, they are kind of a new player in the game of the canopy camper world. They build in a really awesome product at a good value. They have some awesome accessories. They really spent a lot of time developing this product, and you can tell there's a lot of thought that went into kind of every component in this canopy camper setup. So if you haven't seen them in person, this is a great chance to come check them out. I think you'll be very impressed, and it might be the perfect solution for your overland rig. Number 2 on our list for the must-see thing at the Overland Festival has to be the Orvis Edition 4-wheel camper. Orvis recently released this brand new special edition camper. They spent a lot of time with Orvis, who is a fly fishing company, kind of designing it to really improve fly fishing adventures. So they have some really cool features built into it. There's a fly rod vault up in front, so you can kind of store your fly rods nice and securely away. You don't have to totally break them down. And then in the back, they have a really cool dry gear locker. So you can hang up your waders, your wet wading boots, kind of anything wet or dirty you don't want to keep inside of the camper. They have this really nice dry storage kind of bin that you can access from outside of the camper as well as inside of the camper. It also comes along with some cool special features on the inside that you'll only find inside this camper. So if you're an avid fly fisherman, this is a must-see at the Overland Festival. And at number 1, the must-see thing at the Mid-Atlantic Overland Festival, and that is the Arctic Trucks AT37 GX460 conversion. So we went out to the Arctic Trucks North America facility to document and kind of get behind the scenes access into the build process of this new platform here in the US. So they're basically taking a stock GX 460, doing a bunch of modifications to it in order to fit a 37-inch tire on there with very minimal suspension lift. So this is really a revolutionary kit. This is the first time this truck is going to be on display here on the East Coast. So we're super excited to have them at our event showing off this new platform. If you have a GX or you're thinking about it, this is a must-see item. Those are the top 5 things we think are the must-see at the Overland Festival. You really do not want to miss this year's event. We have some great classes, demos, guest speakers in line for everyone. We're super excited to see you there. Like I said, we're less than 2 weeks away. So go get your tickets today, and we look forward to seeing you there.